Miracles of Music with Mariah Mann. If you are interested in learning how music can minister to your soul, then you have come to the right place. Here, I will share a wide collection of stories for you to connect with. I will give you insights on new discoveries in this field, and you will also be able to listen to some specifically recorded songs created by me to help bring about certain thoughts and emotions within yourself. So without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the miracles of music I have to share with you today. Hello, welcome to the first podcast of this series. I'm so happy that you decided to join me and share in my passion and interest in music and how it has the incredible power to positively affect people. I've planned out some great things for us today, so get excited to learn more about how musicians collaborate to create meaningful and heartfelt songs. We're going to start off this episode with a quote from Norah Jones. Here it is. For me, making music is part social, part interaction, part collaboration. Norah Jones is a wise musician that really knows how to make great music. At least, in my opinion, she does. Go ahead and listen to Don't Know Why or Sunrise, and then you will see why I admire her so much. Norah's quote on how music is part social, part interaction, and part collaboration really rings true to me because I think several musicians playing together have the ability to make a greater impact on each other and their audiences as their instruments or voices dance through a song together. If you don't believe me, wait just another minute and I'll prove it to you, okay? I also love collaborating with other musicians almost as much as Norah Jones claims she does, especially with musicians that have really taken the time to master their instrument or their voice and have a well-developed understanding and appreciation of music. I feel extremely fortunate to be surrounded by so many talented musicians here at Graceland. One of those musicians I would like to give credit to today is my crazy talented guitarist friend, Matt Moore. I found Matt's distinct guitar playing to be extremely interesting for my eager to learn musical mind. The very first time I got out my violin to play with Matt, I felt genuinely challenged in the best way possible to work to play by ear well so I could live up to the greatness of the music he's already been making for years. So when you play with other musicians, you have to find peaceful ways to merge your own styles. So Matt and I's musical techniques seemed to fit together almost like puzzle pieces as soon as we became comfortable playing with each other. Right off the bat, I could tell that he was already doing something that I liked and that I thought I could work with. So sometimes things just work out like that, and it is wonderful. I'm excited to share with you a new tune that Matt and I created one afternoon just earlier this week, actually, when our schedules allowed us to get together for an impromptu jam session. So please keep in mind that this song was created on the spot, which is how Matt and I always play. We improvise off of each other and repeat rhythms that we like, and somehow, almost like magic, we're able to create a song out of it. This episode of the podcast series on music is designed to give you a look at what an improvising jam session really looks like and how it allows the musicians to freely express themselves with their instruments, which is exactly what Matt and I were doing. So go ahead and listen for what Matt and I did in this recording that showed how we expressed ourselves and maybe even how we bounced musical phrases off of one another, which is what ultimately created this song. So now you can sit back, relax, and enjoy. That was fun
That
too.
was, yeah, I know. We're on a roll tonight.
2 for 2. There we go. I hope you guys really liked that. That was a jam that Matt and I just came up with last week. We had a lot of fun doing that, and the song we played before, which I did not share with you guys, was also amazing. So that's why I said 2 for 2, because we had 2 really good ones in a row. So I'm just gonna summarize how our improvisation sessions usually go. So Matt usually leads with his guitar. He plays a couple measures in the beginning, and that's when I listen to the key that he chose, the tempo, the rhythm. I try to analyze what he's doing, and then in the back of my mind, I'm also trying to decide what I'm going to do once I start playing my violin. So the violin is more of a solo instrument, but in this setting, I use it to be more of a follower, so I can play with the rhythms and melody lines that Matt is already creating with his guitar. So halfway through the song, you probably, if you were paying attention, you probably found one moment where you heard me giggle or laugh, and that was something that I'm realizing now I did kind of unconsciously, but I was giving him feedback while we were playing, which is something that we normally don't do. So Matt played this really beautiful, high-pitched, kind of twangy harmonic chord that kind of surprised me, caught me off guard, but it was really good. And so when he played that, I just couldn't help, but I had to express that somehow. So Matt and I rarely talk while we're playing, so this was kind of a rare moment. So I wanted to share it with you and bring some attention to it. I chose to keep a few seconds of the audio from the very end of our jam, after we finished the music part and we were just talking a little bit, because I wanted you to be able to hear how Matt and I connect when we finish. And there's always this little sigh of relief, and we look at each other, and then we usually tell each other how well we think the song went, which normally is all the time. So to be completely honest with you, we've never been majorly disappointed with how a song goes, which is a really good thing. So to wrap things up, I'd just like to say I'm really happy that you took the time to listen in on this first podcast of Miracles of Music. Nothing makes me happier than creating and sharing music with friends, so this is just a wonderful experience for me and hopefully for you too. I hope the music that was shared today was able to give you a calming and relaxing feeling, because I know homecoming week is over now here at Graceland, so we can all just take a deep breath and move on with our lives. So I hope that you also feel more knowledgeable about music collaboration and how it can unite musicians and music enthusiasts to give them an opportunity to feel more connected with each other. I hope you will join me in the next episode of the Miracles of Music with Mariah Mann in this podcast series. Thanks again for listening. Hope you guys have an awesome day.